Hello, I'm Tooth, aka Threadable Ink on the interwebs, and today we're doing all the films I've watched in August. Wow. I've got music in the background, but I feel like it's really loud, so I'm gonna go turn it down quickly. If you were curious, I'm listening to Tallahassee by the Mountain Goats, because if you couldn't tell from my lovely flannel, apparently I've completely given up on continuing on summer. I've just gone straight to autumn. I watched a total of, I just counted, I think it's 20 something films in the month of August. I kind of slowed down a bit near the end, but I was on holiday for a week, or for 5 days, so I think that's probably also why. But as per usual, I give most things like 5 stars because I just love it. Like, I love film so much. Of course I'm going to give everything 5 stars. And also, like, I just like whimsy, I like fun. If you disagree with anything that I've said, kill yourself. No, sorry, that was mean, but for real, if you disagree, then you're wrong. So let's get into it. So first of August, I forgot what month it was, dang. I watched Naked Lunch by David Cronenberg. 1991, give it 4.5 stars. It's not my favourite David Cronenberg, but I enjoyed it muchly. I'm not going to give too much of a plot synopsis for all of these films, mostly because I'm bad at it. And also because I don't want this video to be super long, but it will be anyway. But Naked Lunch based off of a book. Though from what I can tell, it's not really a one-to-one adaptation, but also from what I can tell, Naked Lunch is a bit of a silly book anyway. It's a bit of a weird one. So I don't know if you would be able to do a one-to-one adaptation. But I watched it with Sam. Most of these films I've watched with Sam. And I really liked it. Could I tell you the plot? Could I tell you what was going on the whole time? No. Do I care? Also no. Anywho, same day, 2002's Secretary. 5 freaking stars. I don't know if it's because I watched it, or if this is just like, so now I keep getting content about it, or if it's just like making a resurgence. But there's so many Secretary TikToks at the moment, and it's based, and if you don't get it, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you cannot understand how beautiful this display of freaky love is, and I'm sorry you cannot appreciate the absolute stunning gorgeous man of James Spader. I need him. Trust me, I was not normal while watching this. I gave 5 stars. I don't know if I said that already, but I was not normal while watching it. I was there like, oh my god, like the whole time. I just want him so bad. But it was so good. People who think it's like degrading and stuff, shut the freak up. Shut the freak up. They're made for each other. Give me a love like that. Anywho, plot. Girl gets into a freaky sadomasochist relationship with her boss. Her boss being James Spader. Delicious. Anywho, on the 4th of August, I watched by myself Empire Records. I got 4 stars, 1995. Empire Records kind of doesn't really have much of a plot. It's kind of more just like vibes. Like, it went by really quickly, but it's kind of just like vibes. They're just like hanging out at the record store and having a good time. I liked it. I don't really remember anything that happens in it, but it was a vibe. It was chill, it was cool, it was relaxed. And then the next day, I watched 2003 Party Monster. Party Monster was very interesting. It's based off of a true story, and it's about like the club kids subculture and some murder that took place. And the cast, it's got a really big cast, like a really like famous cast, and it looks like it was shot on a microwave. Like, it looks like shit, and it's kind of just like them getting drunk and having drugs and stuff, and it's colourful, and it was very visually interesting. I really liked it. I've literally never heard anyone talk about it before, but I enjoyed my time with it. Now next, we've got 4 films from the 6th of August because Sam was around and we watched films together because we're besties. So the first film was Charlie's Angels, which I gave 4.5 stars, 2000, and then we watched Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, which I gave 4 stars, 2003. And I love Charlie's Angels. It's one of the girly pop films of all time, and I think if you haven't watched it or you don't like it and you like girly pop films, I don't trust you really. Like, it is just them, you know, having cool fight scenes and looking really cool. But it's a good time. Films like that don't need to be good. We need to bring back the art of terrible girly pop films. But Charlie's Angels is great. It's great. And also, me and Sam swiftly realised that the soundtrack, songs play for about 10 seconds and then they swap. Like, to be fair, Charlie's Angels is just kind of like, I think this scene would be cool, so we're going to write around creating the scene. And it's just like Mad Libs. They end up in places that have costume changes. It's great. But oh my god, like, I think a song played for like 30 seconds and we were like, this is the longest the song's played. That was very whimsical. That was Charlie's Angels. I love Charlie's Angels. It's just so good. Like, I don't know. I have strong memories of watching it in Polish. In Poland. It's not in Polish, but in Poland. So shout out. Then we watched, this technically isn't a film. Some of these are technically not films. Sue me. I don't give a fuck. We watched Dave Gorman's Google Hack Adventure. And this is like a comedy show. 5 stars. It was like 2 hours long and I've never been more invested in a story. It's on YouTube. Just watch it. I promise you, just watch it. It's the funniest thing I've seen in like ever. Like, it was so good. I was literally on the edge of my seat. Like, I chronically have a short attention span, and when a film's 2 hours long, I'm kind of like, that's pushing it, if we ignore the fact that I've watched Love Exposure. But I'm like, 2 hours? It's kind of long. I sat there, quickest 2 hours of my life. I was just sat there, I was like, this is riveting. I'm so excited. And it was so good. 5 stars. It was actually incredible. Like, it was so funny. Best comedy show ever to exist. I'm so for real. I'm like, I implore you to watch it. Dave Gorman's just a funny man. But anywho, next we watched Pearl, 2022. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was fun. I enjoy watching a girl crash out. I enjoy it. What can I say? And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I probably had more opinions about it when we watched it, but I've not really thought about it since Loki. Like, cool girl crash out. Slay. I would also be sick of my life if I was stuck on a farm with her parents, Loki. So it's kind of based, if you think about it that way. Anyways, next, 10th of August. Another David Cronenberg. Me and Sam have made it our mission to watch all the David Cronenberg films. So there's another one on here soon, but Rabid. Rabid's one of the earlier ones, 1977. It's about a girl who, I don't really know, low-key. I did recognise the main actress because she's an actress in Behind the Green Door, which is a porn film. But anyways, Rabid was fun. It kind of also just felt like girl go place, girl suck blood, people go cray cray. That's kind of vibes. That's kind of it, low-key. But I liked it. It was definitely not the strongest Cronenberg film, but it was definitely a Cronenberg film, which I can't say about the other Cronenberg film we watched this month. Or at the third, I guess, because we watched Naked Lunch earlier, but whatever. So yeah, Rabid was like alright. It was alright. It was an alright film. Gave it 3.5 stars. Don't know if I said that. And then on the 11th, I watched Blind Beast, 1969, 4.5 stars. This is about this is a Japanese film. It's about this model who gets kidnapped by this blind sculptor who wants to sculpt her. And the set design in this film, absolutely phenomenal. The main room is just a room, and each of the walls is just like a different body part, like sculptures. There'll be like a wall that has sculptures of noses all over it, or like sculptures of arms. It's great, and it's weird, and it's a little bit psychosexual at times, the end at least, and it's just about touch. It's about this physical sensations, and it was really good. I really liked it. Next, on the same day, 1999, Being John Malkovich, which, the fact that this is categorized as a comedy, this is like a psychological horror if you ask me. Like, nothing about this film is funny. I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. Nothing about the film was funny though. Like, it was disturbing. I think it's funny that John Malkovich agreed to be in it, but the actual plot and like, I just don't think it was humorous. Like, I don't know how you can make a humorous spin. And also, it was very lesbian. It was very lesbian. Very weird, fucked up Yuri. So, bonus points. the actual plot, like, it wasn't funny. I did not laugh a single time. I was just disturbed. It wasn't like the most disturbing thing I've ever watched, but I was mostly disturbed the fact that it's meant to be a comedy, and it just absolutely was not. But I watched it, and it was alright. It was good. It was good. Next, the 13th, watched Debs, D-E-B-S, Debs, 5 stars, 2004, 5 freaking stars. Oh my god, this film was so incredibly good. It's about these girls at spy school, and then it's lesbian. One of the girls falls in love with the person they're supposed to be capturing. Spoilers, that it happens like at the beginning, so it's not really that spoilery. But it was fantastic. It was so good. Best part of this film is there's a French character who's not French in real life, has a terrible French accent, and all she does is have sex and smoke cigarette. That's all she does with her terrible French accent. And it was incredible. Like, this was a truly life-changing film for my, like, heart and soul. This was so good. Watch Debs. Watch it now. Next, same day, 13th, 2003's Freaky Friday. I do want to watch Freakier Friday. Sam did not enjoy this as much as I did, but Freaky Friday is one of my most rewatched films. Like, I've watched it for many years of my life, and I always just find it whimsical. Like, the songs, like, take me away. Banger! And, like, I get that this can be a stressful film if you've not seen the film before, but I have, so I know what happens, so I don't care. So it's fun, it's whimsy. I don't know what the new one's going to be like, but I'm curious to see it. So, yeah. Cool. I feel like this video is a lot shorter than my other film video was. Especially because we're approaching very much the end. So obviously I was on Hollybobs for a week, so that really slowed things down in my watching schedule. So while on Hollybobs, I don't know if I discussed this on here before, basically train got cancelled on the way back, no trains were running, so we had to get a coach. Obviously we had to wait for a coach that had seats available, and then the coach journey, then a train journey. So I watched 2 documentaries in that time. I'm not really much of a documentary person, but I didn't really feel like watching a film, so I just watched documentaries instead. The first one is from this year, 2025, called Stolen Heist of the Century. It's about a diamond heist, and I thought it was, I gave it 4 stars. I gave both of them 4 stars. I don't know, it's a documentary. What the fuck do you give to documentaries? I liked it. I thought it was funny. The ending was funny. And heists, I feel a lot better about watching heists, like, in that genre of true crime, because there's not a victim involved. But it was funny, it was good. It was interesting. I like heist documentaries because it's just like, wow, how did you do that? How did you do that? And I found it funny that none of the rich people thought to have insurance on their diamonds. Stupid bitches, honestly. Like, you kind of deserve being robbed at that point. But I thought it was whimsical. I think it was fun. I thought the fact that there's a crime school is a hilarious concept. So yeah, and the other one I watched was Girl in the Picture, and I watched it because I watched In Criminology once. I remember it just being kind of batshit insane, and so much stuff happened. And so much stuff happened, yes, but then even more stuff happened that I didn't even remember, and I was like, dang, this is crazy. It's also incredibly sad. It's 2022, incredibly sad documentary. I don't really believe in being interested in true crime. I think it's kind of an exploitative thing, but I thought this documentary was pretty good about making it about the girl, not about, like, the killer. Like, I thought it was pretty empathetic, and yeah, but it was trigger warnings. Obviously it's a true crime documentary. It was literally insane. So much stuff was happening, but yeah, I gave it 4 stars because it's a documentary. I don't know what to give documentaries. Anywho, the next day, 2021, that's the year, babe. 21st, there we go. I can't read numbers, I'm not very good at it. 1979, David Cronenberg's worst directorial thing, Fast Company. Now, he didn't write this, which is why it sucks. I give it 2 stars. He just directed it. And you can tell he didn't write it because it was the most boring, soulless film. It's just about drag racing. It's about people getting in cars and driving. There's no freak shit. There's no commentary about society, you know? There's nothing. The film's giving us nothing. Sam actively just stopped watching it partway through. I was watching it, making commentary, but honestly, there was just no plot. Like, there's some explosions and stuff, but like, I really don't care. I really don't care. Like, you could have guessed the ending from like the first 5 minutes of the film. Like, it just was so boring. I don't care about cars, I don't care about rednecks, I just don't care. I really did not care about any of it. Luckily, Redemption, same day, next one we watched, 5 stars, 1997, Perfect Blue. Oh my god, Perfect Blue was so good. It was so short. Like, it's so short and it gets so much across, and it was gorgeous. Looks gorgeous, thematically stunning, beautiful. It's about this girl who used to be a pop idol and is going into acting, and she goes a bit cray, which, you know, you get access to the internet, you immediately start going a bit crazy, average. And there's like a stalker, and then there's like murders and stuff, and it's so good, and it really messes. And it's like, as the audience, you also don't really know what's going on. And it's like, there's so many different interpretations of it, and it was just so good, and it was so weird, and like, it was great. 5 stars. I really liked it. I really liked Perfect Blue. It did have points. We'll get to that. I'll zip it for now. Okay, and then I watched Perfect Blue, so I watched, from the same director, a minute-long short film called Good Morning. I gave it 4 stars, 2007. It was fine. It's a short film. 1 minute. Visually, very nice. But anywho, then the same day, I watched 5 stars, 2008, Panic at the Disco in the Days, which is like a documentary video, hanging out and stuff. If you don't like Panic at the Disco, you won't care. I'm just trying to get through the entire Panic at the Disco filmography. I don't really have anything to say about it. It's video. It's a documentary. It's just clips of them playing music, basically. So it's cutesy. It was very cutesy. It was very nice. But yeah, this is why I was like, we're getting to the end because like these don't matter. I don't have to say anything about them. But yeah, 23rd, I watched Now You See Me. 2013, I gave it 5 stars. Now You See Me is not really that good of a film, but I just love it. Like, I've seen it quite a few times, and it just fills me with such excitement. Like, I know the plot twist and everything, but the adrenaline just really gets to me. Like, I really feel it, which is stupid because they're just fucking magicians. They're just magicians doing some bullshit. And obviously, none of this is realistic, but films don't need to be realistic. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Now You See Me is a hear me out film, in my personal opinion. And I hear it. Like, I don't know. Like, the excitement, it actually, like, gets me so hyped, like, watching it. I'm just like, they're doing it. Oh my god, stuff's happening. I get really hyped over it. And then on the 28th, I rewatched a Videodrome. David Cronenberg has been heavy on my mind, always. But, yeah, Videodrome, perfect. My favourite Cronenberg, 5 stars, gorgeous, 1983. Guys, don't even talk to me about Videodrome. Videodrome is so good, and it's so ahead of its time. Like, it's aged so perfectly. And it's like, you know, you think it's gonna be a porn film about a commentary about pornography and stuff. It's a little bit, but not really. It's about the media and how the media gets to your mind. And am I wearing it now? Long Live the New Flesh. It's a blue one. And it's just like, oh my god, like the connection between technology and your skin, your flesh, and it's gross, and the body horror, and like, oh, it's so thick. It's so good. It's so good. If you've never seen it, go fucking watch it now. It's so incredible. It's not the grossest film, but like, it's still gooey. The flesh, got all the flesh stuff going on. It's a bit weird. And then you've got, you know, the whole hardcore pornography nonsense, and you've got the scene where at the very beginning where they're piercing each other's ears. Hot. Anyway, I just dropped my hair clip. I was so sad. I'll play it with something else. I have to play. I can't sit still. Anywho, Videodrome is so good. Like, it's just so good. I will never shut up about it. It's in my top 4. It's one of the best films ever made, man. Anywho, then on 29th, last film I watched this month, or last month, because it's September right now, was Legally Blonde. Because I could not believe Sam has never seen it. We're due to watch the second one as well, so the first film I'll watch in September will be Legally Blonde 2, probably. unless I watch a different film before that. 5 stars. 5 stars. Also one of my most rewatched films. I love a girl boss. Also, Elle Woods, Vivian, Yuri, Hear Me Out, Heard. But they're so perfect. Like, it's just such a good film. It's a girly pop classic. Girly pop classic. And if you like girly pop films and you've not watched it, get out. Get out of here. Believe one's just like, ugh. And their outfits, ugh. Ugh, don't even talk to me. Their outfits are so good the entire film. And the courtroom scene changed. The courtroom scene changed cinema. That's terrible. It's so perfect. It's so good. It's so gorgeous. Anywho, I don't know if I did this last time, but I'll say my highlights of this month. Definitely Secretary. Definitely Secretary. I technically rewatched Secretary as well but I didn't put it because I fell asleep quite quickly, so I didn't really rewatch it because I was asleep. Yes, so Secretary, highlight. Dave Gorman's Google Back Adventure. Great fucking film. Debs, great fucking film. Perfect Blue, great fucking film. Videodrome, always great film. Now You See Me, always great film if you're lame. Yes. But I think it's been quite a strong month for films for me. As is every month, because I never really watch films unless I know I like them. If we ignore Fast Company, that's just because we're getting through the filmography. But anywho, thanks for watching. If you have any film suggestions, I guess, maybe you can leave that in the comments. Or if you disagree with my takes, which the takes are just, I watched this film, I liked it. So, but if you want to talk about any films or whatever, hit me up, brother. And I'll see you in the next video.